We get 6 balls, we don't have to play a second shot.
To get to Las Vegas, competitions are held worldwide. The longest hitters at each site earn their place into the REMAX World Long Drive Championship. International qualifying events are hosted in Europe, Africa, Japan, Australia, and New Zealand. Canada hosts 4 qualifiers in Nova Scotia, Ontario, Alberta, and British Columbia. The United States is divided into 14 regions. Local qualifying sites advance competitors into the 14 regional championships. Competitors can qualify for more than one region, giving them multiple chances to join the elite field of 192 in Mesquite, Nevada. The 2013 season begins with its kickoff event, the Desert Launch Championship. On the line, 6 exemptions to the REMAX World Long Drive Championship, and the unique opportunity to avoid local and regional qualifying in the summer. For William Hinson, his past year has been just as eventful. The high school junior from Blythewood, South Carolina, faced the decision to turn pro.
We didn't know what to do between going pro and playing high school golf. That was a huge toss-up for me. I was so addicted to it and had so much fun that I figured it was worth it.
In just his 4th event at age 17, Hinson became the youngest ever to win a professional long drive title. In January, he joined Callaway Golf's long drive team and has fully committed to the sport.
It's the most addicting sport ever. Hitting that one ball is just, there's nothing better than that. I mean, doing this, making it a job is honestly, that's the best part about it.
And sometimes the worst. The reality of being a professional long driver sets in. His consistent performance not enough to advance him out of the qualifying rounds. He misses by 2 yards.
People just think that driving up to Mesquite, it's a long drive competition. This is a sport, and it's extremely tough. My goal here was to qualify. I didn't do it, so we'll see for the next one.
REMAX World Long Drive Championship is brought to you by REMAX. Nobody in the world sells more real estate than REMAX. Callaway. You're about to get a whole lot longer.
Golf technology is constantly evolving. William Hinson visits the Callaway Test Center to take advantage of the latest breakthrough equipment when we return. The Callaway Golf Company, located in Carlsbad, California, sponsors some of the biggest names and longest hitters in golf. This includes a new 11-member long drive team headlined by 2-time world champion Jamie Sadlowski. Callaway team members William Hinson and Jeff Farley visit Callaway headquarters in June. Both are in town to visit the Eli Callaway Performance Center to test their drivers and make adjustments to maximize distance and increase accuracy for competition. Both use the new XHot driver that can easily adjust the loft and face angle.
I think that's one of the neat things about this head is that you can actually change the adapters to change the properties of the face angle. That's a huge, huge advantage.
Farley, a native of California, has been to the facility before and has little work to do this day. Hinson is making his first trip to the Performance Center. William, joined by his father Ed and swing coach Bobby Peterson, arrived with his driver set to 5.5 degrees loft.
Crushed.
He works with John Deegan, the manager of Callaway's tour fitting program.
The setting he brought it in with had too much loft, launched high, spun too much.
Yeah, definitely a higher upshoot to that shaft.
I'm looking at TrackMan for launch and spin. He was launching it 13 and spinning it 2,700. For the average golfer, that's great. For him, it's like a moon ball.
The first adjustment is decreasing the loft of the driver to bring down Williams' launch angle and spin rate.
Look at that thing. Should be right in there. I mean, that's 3.3. So that's the setting.
We knocked the loft down into those middle threes, and then it came off much flatter. That's 11 and 2,200 instead of 13 and what do we have, 2,400 or something? Yeah. So that's a little flatter right there. It was 3.3 or 3.4 loft, and that's a putter. And he's launching it up in the clouds. He's getting the same launch and spin on each of them, but it seemed like the miss is more towards the left side.
The next adjustment looks to improve his consistency.
My tendency is to hit it left, and we changed the club to where it favors a right shot.
We started off with 3 grams, then went to 6, and then in the end we ended up with 8 grams in the toe.
If you put it in the toe, it kind of pushes the heel out a little bit more, so you're holding off, which is going to make the ball go right.
Once the right weight is determined, hot melt glue is applied to the interior of the club and dried in the toe to adjust its performance.
We moved more weight toward for him. His ball speed went up and his miss got better because he tends to miss a little bit toward. He's hitting the ball more on top of the weight we just gave him.
My launch was right where I wanted, I guess around 10, 11 degrees. My spin rates were a whole lot better. My smash factor was a whole lot better.
367 into the wind out here was his best. The floaters before that were probably 330.
Made the biggest difference in the world coming here today, and I can't wait to get in the tournament and actually use the equipment and see how it really works there.
Region 10, covering South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida, is the first regional championship of the summer. High schooler William Hinson insists on paying his own way. He's hoping this is the only regional entry fee of the summer.
Go!
A 354-yard drive in round 2 has him a step closer to that goal. Drew Blazier has tried for 6 years to make it to the World Finals. He shares the tee with Hinson. They need to pass Brooks Baldwin's 344-yard drive to earn a spot in the field. Hinson struggles early and is in danger of falling to the loser's bracket. Down to his last ball, he stays patient.
Don't get rushed, let the clock run, and just kind of pace yourself, and that's what I did. And I really bared down that 6th ball and hit it really good.
Hinson's blast travels 359 yards to secure his spot in Mesquite. These 7 are the first of the summer to qualify for the REMAX World Long Drive Championship, where 5 days of competition will reduce 192 competitors to the October 8. Those 8 will compete in Las Vegas for a $250,000 winner-take-all first place prize and the title, REMAX World Long Drive Champion.